Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. admits to having immunity. Is that involving the Tupac situation or involving the Biggie situation? Gullible John caught him, and he didn't even understand. Let's get into some of this straight game.
Life is like some cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Do me a favor, click on the thumbs up button. Always subscribe to the channel. And like I always say, if you want to be one of the first people notified when I drop some of this straight game, please do me a favor and click on what appears to be that little bell notification. I'm going to get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. got caught in a pivotal video. He did a live, and he did not know, or should I said Gullible John did not know what he was referring to, because at 1 minute Reggie says he had his immunity and that he would never do what Keefy D did, or he has immunity, or he has a queen for a day deal, right? And then, well, let me play the video. Listen.
Like I said, I can give a fuck what y'all think about what Reggie did to Biggie's fucking Small. It's just when you bitch ass niggas start putting my name with Tupac. It's the only reason I talk.
The bad thing that most of y'all don't know, I hate to even say this because it made me look like I was guilty or something. I have immunity. I have a, I don't know, now I need to research to see if I had a queen for a day, proffer agreement, or immunity agreement. But one thing y'all never hear me be stupid enough to say is that I pass or hand a gun or do something like that to anyone. Anything to get me in any type of jail. I'll be threatened and talk shit to people and all that. But one thing I'm never going to do, because I wasn't involved in, is admit to being involved in the murder of Tupac Shakur or Biggie Small. Actually, was not involved in any one of those two murders. But I never would say it for no book, no YouTube, or anything like that.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
What?
What you just said?
What Keefy D did?
Oh.
That I would never say.
But you always said you were offered immunity and you didn't take it. You said, I don't need it.
John, I put in the paperwork to you when I was arguing with Greg Katie.
Yeah.
You remember I sent you that time agreement to this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just said you have immunity.
I said I don't know if it's immunity or a queen for the day.
Gotcha.
That's what I said.
Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. has been running around trying to implicate Suge Knight on Vlad. He said that Russell Poole got it right, that he alleged that Russell Poole got it right about Suge Knight being involved in the murder of Biggie Smalls. But in this video, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. is actually saying that I can give a fuck about what y'all think about the Biggie situation. And then he starts to laugh, and then it goes into the live, and he says, well, because I have immunity or queen for a day. Oh, then he tried to clean it up and say, it made it sound like I might have sounded like I did something wrong or something like that. He slipped up, guys. He slipped up. That's why Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. has been so loose-lipped about blaming Suge Knight and trying to point the finger. Remember, this is his modus operandi. He likes to point the finger at other people to keep the focus off of himself. This is not something that you or I are saying about someone or assuming or guessing or, speculating. This is something that Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. said out of his mouth. I can give a fuck. This is not the only video, but this video right here is so important because Gullible John, the guy who Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. goes on the channel with every day, did not understand what Reggie was saying. And said, so what's that supposed to mean? I don't even know what that means. And Reggie goes on to say, I got to go look at the paperwork to see if it's queen for a day or proffer agreement. I'm sorry, or immunity or queen for a day. Amazing. As you seen the live that I did last night, where I showed you that Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. was complicit in creating the environment and dealing with the fact that it was negligent in him pulling the security off of Tupac. Suge Knight said so. Michael Moore said so. Frank Alexander said so. The guy, Tim, said so, that he pulled Michael Moore off and Michael Moore was mad. These are facts, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes this latest confession that he doesn't give a fuck about Biggie. I think Reggie thinks that him trying to claim close proximity to Tupac when we know now that he was fired, right? Him trying to claim close proximity for Tupac and acting as if he was some kind of ally of Tupac when we know that not to be true. Factually not to be true. He was fired. Tupac wanted nothing to do with Reggie the Rat Wright Jr., right? And so now you can see the anger, right? Because, it's hard to live with the guilt that he's feeling, and he keeps on talking, and he just stumbled up and admitted something that even the person that he goes on the channel with every day didn't understand. John said, hey, you just said you didn't have immunity. And Reggie said, oh, but I got to go look at the paperwork and see if it's immunity or profit deal. He just admitted that he had some kind of deal in place. And if I'm not mistaken, he was referring to the Biggie Smalls situation. This was before Keefe D is now alleging that Reggie somehow was involved and orchestrated the Tupac situation. Right? Suge did say, if you solve one, you solve the other. Could he be talking about Reggie the Rat Wright Jr.? We don't know. We have to wait and see what Keefe D has or what kind of information the investigators have in regards to that. But ladies and gentlemen, when I come to you to bring nothing but facts. This is nothing that I made up. This is not a clout chase. This is a fact chase. This is an actual statement chase. This is a looking for clarification chase, but not needing clarification because you heard it from the horse's mouth himself. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to come to you with this, like I said, because I think it's very important that we pay attention to what's going on. The anger, the bitterness. See that same angerness? See, in the Biggie situation, now he's saying, I can give a fuck.
Like I said, I can give a fuck what y'all think about what Reggie did to Biggie's fucking Small.
Right? And when Tupac fired him, it was that same sentiment.
Yeah. So we understand and know what it is and what it isn't. How you really felt about Tupac from your own words.
I can't say that I got it or didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't know about it. Because I sure would. I'm the type of nigga to be like, fuck that nigga.
What'd he say? Y'all heard him? Fuck that nigga. So it's the same sentiment. Now, I don't know what Biggie did to Reggie in order for him to say he couldn't give a fuck about Biggie, but we do know that Tupac fired Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody's making this up. These are facts. Like I said once again, and so now that Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. he wanted to impute himself and be more important into the death row story and all of that than he actually was, and now he is. He's been alleged to have orchestrated the death of Tupac Shakur by Keefe D's attorney, the investigators involved in the defense side of the case, right? And Keefe D was granted another year to prepare for trial, in which Keefe D's attorney saying they got people that's gonna come to court and testify. This is serious, y'all. And testify that Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. had something to do with and orchestrated in some way, shape, or form, alleged, the death of Tupac Shakur. So you heard what he said about both of them, both of those gentlemen. He could give a fuck about Biggie and about Tupac when he fired. Fuck that nigga. Ladies and gentlemen, I would recommend that you stay tuned. Your boy DELRAY, Straight Gang.